welcome back to another video. Today we're checking out Anime Realms for their re-release of the game. So, first of all, it's a very small thing to point out, and, it's not major or game-breaking, but I just found it weird that Beerus doesn't have ears. He needs to have beers. He actually just looks abysmal. Do you guys agree with me on this? Well, next up is the banner. The drop rates are about 50-50, It's a normal banner. What do you expect? Not too much I can say about it, but sometimes the luck on it seems a bit rigged. It can be annoying not having a pity, but it's a game based off anime adventures, so what can you really expect? Once again, another small thing, but I have seen a lot of people get confused and ask about it in the Discord, and it's that Igorus, when you view him to check how many kills you need to evolve him, it just says generating data. It'd be nice to have that fixed for all the confused people out there. And now, let's talk about the Battle Pass. The Battle Pass is cool, free gems, free rerolls, this and that, but the Battle Pass seems too easy to get. Like, I've actually barely played anything and I'm almost at the end of it. And I've heard a lot of people say that the Battle Pass unit is just not great. And now, let's get into the gameplay side of things. And oh boy, let me tell you what I found. So, first of all, you see this hill? You're supposed to place hill units on it, That's the gist of the hills in a tower defense game. However, you can actually place anything inside of the hill, rendering it useless pretty much. Like, what is the point of having a hill if you can just place things inside of it? I know not everything can hit air units and stuff. And now, as you can see, the houses are there, but there's no walls or anything. They're just floating roofs with like a particle out of it. It's kind of unfinished, Not a big fan of it. And well, now is my favourite part. At the end of the map, there is a pathfinding object, which basically allows the devs to set the enemies to go from one place of the path to the other place, how enemies go from start to end. And for some reason, it's just there invisible. You really shouldn't have that, that's something that needs to get fixed. And well, as you can see, Gato's spawns are coming out the wrong side. They're supposed to go from end to start, so that way you can hit the first enemy and, help you out. But when they spawn behind the enemies, they're just going to instantly die, rendering them pretty much useless. They still clearly have a lot to fix, and my opinion is that the game shouldn't have dropped yet. They should have made sure everything was polished up, and there's not so many bugs. Obviously, you're never going to have a perfect game, but the way it dropped, it just wasn't it. Now it's time to check out the solo leveling legend stage, and it's very interesting, I must say. And well, as you can see, Igorus is invisible, so that's pretty awesome. And you can't really see where he is unless you have Gato, because his bugs just despawn when they hit him. So that needs to get fixed alongside everything else. Other than that, the legend stage is pretty free, to be honest, genuinely. And the last thing I wanted to bring up was tournaments. Not a big issue they're out, but it would be nice to have tournaments back. They were fun and competitive. I always like a good tournament in anime tower defense games, so maybe try and consider bringing them back. And now someone on Discord asked me to put this in the video, and it's basically their Conqueror Sid being able to have 3 placements when it's, better than unique. It should really only have 1. So maybe they need to get that fixed. And this is also another thing someone wanted me to put in the video, and it's that people will have, fed their units levels, like feeding food or whatever. And then when they beat a stage, they'll actually revert back. I don't know why this happens, but the devs need to get on it. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you would like me to make more videos, make sure you subscribe and like and leave me a comment. Anything is appreciated. There will be a video out tomorrow on a Igorus with Conquerors showcase. That'll be very exciting.